And it's Becky the Big Fashionista, and I'm here doing something a little different. We're about to make some empanadillas today. My mom's having a party, and I gotta make a bunch. First things first, you take your ground beef, and you gotta cook it. Put your ground beef in the pan. There's already some brown stuff in here, because I've already cooked. We got some already cooked right here that we're gonna work with in a second, but let's get this stuff started. We gotta make a lot. Okay, so you're gonna turn this on, turn on the oven, and get this cooking right here. We gotta put our seasoning on it. Here's what we need for seasonings. We got this, pepper, garlic salt, garlic powder, regular salt. We're gonna add some sazon. We're gonna add all this. Chop, chop. 2 at a time. Add this orange stuff. As it cooks, you gotta make sure it's cooking. Add it in, add it. Okay, give it a big stirby derby. It's gotta cook. This is why I already started with some of the stuff, but we can season the meat. Pepper. This is the pepper. You black pepper it up to the seasoning of your liking. The garlic. You're gonna season it all up with all the seasonings. Ba-bum, 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 bum. Give it a big... And in the meanwhile, while this is cooking, we're gonna work with this one. So this is the one we're gonna work with. This is already done. I cooked this ahead of time. Okay. Take this. I'll open up some of these shells and get started. You need a fork to push down on the corners like a pie. Let's start. Alright, so we opened a pack of this. They each have an individual thing on them. You're going to take that off. That's going to help you before you fry them, because they all need to be fried in regular grease. You can take them apart individually like this and lay them on the plastic, okay? Okay. Meanwhile, this is cooking now. This is because we're making a big amount. We're making at least 55 empanadillas, so we're going to cook this. Add the rest of our seasonings. It'll all boil out, and then when you dump the grease, it won't matter. So a lot of seasoning is good. This is the garlic salt. And then we're going to do this. Normally I do recaito too, but I don't have it today, so I'm going to do a little bit of extra sofrito.
Laundry dirty.
I'm going to take some of this, scoop it in, move it around. A little more. Scoop it in, move it around. Mix this up. Let it cook. That's cooking. Alright, so we're going to take out some cheese. I hope everybody washed their hands. You want to have clean hands when you're doing this, because you have to touch all the food. Okay, so we're going to put cheese on these. Like so. Cheese them up. If you don't like cheese, you don't have to have cheese. I do cheese. It makes the hamburger very cheesy. Cheeseburger. Okay, I'm going to lay out a couple more. Might as well get it done. I never put any salt on. We gotta put the salt on. There you go. The meat's cooking. You gotta stir it, make it nice and small pieces. It's cooking right along here on medium high. I'm not gonna fry them until I get up to where I'm going, because it's a mission. You need to have oil, vegetable oil. Fill the pan halfway, like so. That's a little dirty. We're not using it, like I said. I'm going to my mom's, so I'll be bringing this. But this is our mess we got going on. We're going to add the meat. This is the already cooked ground beef, already seasoned. I'm going to put it on here. Scoops. Scoop. Scoop the loop. Fill them all up. Like so. Like so. Fill them all the way up. Now you're going to fold it over. It's hard to do one-handed because I'm holding a phone, but I'm trying. Smush it down. And then you do this. Make it around like you do on a pie. You gotta make sure you stick everything in it. Stick it all in. It sticks, it's easy, you can stick it down. And then you do like so, like so, like so. And then they should already, you do the other side, you flip it over. You do the other side without the plastic on it. You gotta reel the plastic up. There, like that, okay? And you put the plastic back down on it. You can pick it up and you can put it somewhere ready to go. Now we do the next ones. Very easy. Fill it with the meat. Fold it up. And very easy, like so. Alright, so this is cooking apart now. I gotta catch up. Stir this up. Get it all goody with the woody. Cook the meat. It's cooking, okay? And in the meantime, I've done 4 so far. You're gonna grab more of these with the plastics. Lay them down flat. Lay them down flat. Lay them down flat. Here's a nice big one. Okay. Take a handful of the meat. Stick it in. Okay? This is the easy way. Handful of the cheese. Lay it out. Okay. Now you gotta fold this up and over. All the way. Stretch it and pinch it. Stretch it and pinch it. Make them fit all the way around. Flatten it out. Touch. And then you do this. Boom. That one's a little crooked. But again, you pinch the holes and it's perfect. Look at that. You flip it over. Give it a flippy. Bam. Like that. Like so. Put it on top of the pile. Bam. How we doing? Next. This one's got 2 plastics. This has the plastic around it. That one's plastic. They each have a piece of plastic. They're individually wrapped. These are in the frozen aisle at Stop and Shop or Price Right. Big Y does not carry those shells, so don't bother looking at Big Y because they won't have them. Again, we add the cheese. And we give it a tuck and fold. It's a lot easier with 2 hands. I'm using 1 hand, but I'm still getting it done. Okay? Fold it up. Tuck and fold like a pie. Tuck it. Other side. You get my drift. You just keep doing this until you're done with this and you add that. Voila. You're going to need a strainer to strain your meat. Once it's getting done, it's almost done, we're going to need to strain it. Once you strain it, it'll look like this. No grease and easy to put on your shells. Okay, here we're going to fold it up. This is a different way. Fold it around. Easier way. Push it down. This is the one-handed version. Still much easier. That one worked a lot easier when you use your hand and you fold it. And there we go. And I'm going to finish this. Fast forward a little bit till I'm done with almost all the packages. Okay, I got Ari helping me here. He's doing it like a pro, just so I could get on video, because when I was doing it one-handed, it came out a little bit. Well, look at, we're down. They're gone. We've got a heap here. This is how I'm going to travel with them to Charlemont, because we're going to a party. This is going to be 45 empanadillas, beef and cheese. Beef meaning hamburger, not beef. Beef. Perfect. Keep it going. We were trying to do over 50, but I think I didn't buy enough meat. This was only 5 pounds of meat. I think we needed 10 pounders. So he's going to finish that. And in the meantime, I'm heating up the oil just to do one here for an example, because I don't want to finish the video without making one and having somebody eat it. Here we go. Pile, pile, big while. Gonna put your grease on 5. Let it heat up. This is my dirty grease. You don't have to have dirty grease. If you want to have clean grease, you do your thing. All that stuff will not stick to your empanadilla anyway. As soon as you take it out of the grease, put it on the paper towel to dry it, all that stuff will come off. That's just from the last food we ate. Again, put it on 5, maybe in between 4 and 5. You don't want to burn it. It'll be quick, so you got to watch the oil. Empanadillos. You can also get these shells in white if you'd rather. My kids prefer the orange on everything.
Dude, you know, if you had a big gun that takes this clip, you know, you could have won. Look how many bullets you could have had.
There is extra large shells, which you can see there was a few of them. 5, I think there was, but 2 of them were broken. See how big they are? These are the extra large grandes. You can see how retarded they look because they're super sized, and that one I just folded it over because it was ripped. But these are the super sized grandes versus the regulars. You can see the difference. Tavares is doing it. Ari showed him how to do it. Now we got the whole house making empanadillas. Yeah, you can turn your whole thing. Turn that whole package if you need to. Yep. Turn it and make it like your apple pies. These you can make turnovers with these things too. We would just have to flavor the outside. That would be something we could do. We do want to do pepperoni and cheese ones. We'll postpone you on our next video. We make our first time making pizza empanadillas. Meanwhile, my grease is boiling. We're going to make one of these real quick for Ari for helping. So let's get started. All right, the grease looks a little boiling. You can tell because of those pieces of my pork chop from the other day are in there. I'm going to take out that stuff. Okay, you hear that? I wanted it to sizzle a little. This one's a little hideous. Ari said I should have chosen a better one. I'm going to put it in.
Should have just the ground.
I don't think it was quite...
What's that?
It's going to cook like this. I think the grease could have been a little bit hotter, but it's alright. I'm going to get the paper towel ready to take it out. It's going to have to be flipped. I need some tongs. Where's the thongs?
Okay, then you like wrap it in the wet.
You know you gave a good lesson when your son can give your other son a lesson. This is magnificent. Alright, I can't find the thong because the kids are wearing it probably. So there you go. See how it's cooked nicely? It bubbles on the side. That looks delicioso. Flip it over. Cook it for another 2 minutes on that side. Not even, probably 1 minute if your grease is hot enough. Okay, you got a napkin on your paper plate.
Okay.
You can. It doesn't have to be super clean. It's just going to be to absorb oil. This one has the meat and the cheese on it from folding. You can see if you stick it to paper, the shells get stuck, so you don't want to use a paper plate. That's why I'm using the Minions thing. Right here, this is just the Minions placemat, and then we got the plastic parchment paper things in between, plastic paper, saran wrap type of stuff, but it's more wax paper. It's not waxy, though. It's more plasticky.
It's sticky, though.
Alright, so I'm going to take this out. Don't mind my walls. They're splattered with grease. It's Grease City over here. So we're going to take this out. See, it's a little bit browner on one side, so the grease was perfect. This is, here we go. You want to lay it so it can drip. You want to put the grease to drip like this. It's a little hot, but I'm just showing you. You want the grease to be dripping. You want them to stand up. I have it in a pan, kind of, so it's like at an angle to drip into the napkin to grit the grease out. In about 2 minutes, that'll cool off. Ari can take a bite and let us know how we did. Meanwhile, they're finishing up the last of our meat. This was 5 pounds of hamburger down. We got about 37 empanadillas over here. We got some to go.
Man, how'd you do that math so quickly?
That was just some...
rough estimate.
Those are rough estimates. Yes, boys. Let's finish this up, and then Ari can try the empanadilla. And that is how you make empanadillas quickly in the morning before the family reunion for 50 people. Holla. Please subscribe to my channel, Back of the Big Fashionista. Giving you some empanadillas this morning. Holla.
How early is it?
Alright, it's done. I can touch it now. We're going to bend it over, open it up. See the meat and the cheese inside, melted. Delicioso. And Ari, here you go. You want to take it? And Ari's going to eat it up for us. Yum. It's hot. Don't burn yourself. How is it?
Good.
Yum. That's my food. Empanadillas, Becky's way. I'm Becky the Big Fashionista, giving it to you first. Empanadillas, my way. Holla. Tell all your friends. Subscribe to my channel. I gotta get dressed. Family reunion. I gotta go get my coffee. You know how I do. Deuces, y'all. Thank you, Ari. Thank you, Tay. Empanadillas. Holla dollar. Don't forget to shut off your stove.
No, I need you to get closer with my
Bum, because I'm going to fry those in Charlemont so they're fresh and ready when everybody wants to eat them. Deuces. And don't forget your Pepsi on the side. You always got to have a soda on the side.